like AKA Spirit of Reminiscence, and hey, 3 uploads in a day, very early morning. And I do want to talk about problems with being transgender because I come across a lot of it. And there are some myths that might be around because I would think there's the myth that, once you identify as transgender for, maybe a few months or so, the dysphoria is gone. No, 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 no. It's not like that. Unless somehow you miraculously start taking tea or you start taking female hormones if you're male, transgender female. That, it would be that easy for some people, maybe the age of maybe in their 20s, 30s, it would probably be easier for them. But being 17 myself and being under 18, as well as for other individuals, it's hard. When I first came out to my parents, I didn't really tell them that I wanted to be called Blake, and I didn't tell them I wanted to be called by he/him pronouns. I never explained that. So it was hard for me because they kept misgendering me, even though I forgot I didn't tell them to make some changes and calling me with who I am, calling me Blake, calling me he/him pronouns. But with my friends, they were more open to it, especially my friend who's also transgender, Max. He was probably the first one to start calling me my Blake, and also at the time by they/them pronouns, and eventually by he/him pronouns. So that was nice of him. So, and then there were my friends, Ari. Well, but mainly my friend Ari. That she tried to call me Blake and by he/him pronouns, but knowing me knowing me since 6th grade, it was hard for her, and I understand it was hard for my parents. Eventually, when I tried to start adjusting, so eventually, Ari and my friends Murphy, T, some of my other friends, eventually started calling me Blake. It started calling me by he/him pronouns, and I was actually happy about that. I was really happy about that. So, I had my friends who were very supportive, who kept trying to make the adjustments, and that made me happy. That made me very happy. But with my parents, it was only up until recently that my dad started to call me Blake. Well, he's still having a hard time with it, but he's at least trying. He's trying to call me by he/him pronouns as well, and especially his side of the family. My dad's side of the family is more supportive than my mom's side because they have no idea. It's probably because my cousin, Quilla, they're gender fluid and pansexual, and so my dad's side of the family is more open because they have 2 kids in the LGBT, so that's all cool and party. But with my mom, she does not attempt to call me Blake, to call me by he/him pronouns, or even call me her son. It's always, she/her pronouns. I'm not saying my legal name because I'm very uncomfortable saying it. And also by, oh, look, I'm her daughter, or, I'm, it's like, it's hard being misgendered all the time, and I don't really do anything to fix it. I don't attempt correcting her because, she'll be like, no, why don't you honor the name I gave you, or she just ignores it altogether. So it's hard being misgendered, even though I've been identifying as transgender since late April, early May. So about 2-3 months. But still, it's hard for me. Even earlier today, because I went to go see a movie with my mom, and we went out to eat afterwards. So she tried ordering for both me and my brother. We were getting burgers, but we like it a specific way because we don't like all the condiments. We don't like the veggies, like the lettuce, tomato, onion. We don't like any of that. So I went to correct her, and the cashier said, "Is that it for you ladies?" And I honestly felt attacked, even though the poor guy didn't know, but I still felt attacked. And it's happened before that I've been misgendered because I mostly have a feminine physique. My face isn't like round or as round, and my friends say I have the hourglass figure as my waist. My waist is smaller, so it's like an hourglass. So that adds on to my dysphoria, and it just seems like it gets worse and worse. And I'm trying to, let it slide. I'm trying to let the things my mom say, and misgendering by my mom, misgendering by my dad occasionally, and then misgendering by strangers. I'm trying to let that go. I'm trying to be okay with it, and the only place I'm okay with it is at the dojo because I have been instructor for kids, sometimes adults, and they call me by Miss this, she did this or it's her this. So I'm used to being called by female pronouns and my unfortunately my legal name. So it's just hard for me, and I know it's hard for other people as well who are transgender and they get misgendered all the time, and it easily gets to them because it easily gets to me. And it obviously leads to me being uncomfortable in my body. I've been feeling uncomfortable in it for a while, and I really do hope that I will start T hopefully next year. And I am supposed to have a doctor's appointment soon, so I'll probably talk to my doctor about that, and hopefully I might be able to create a plan to start next year. So I am looking forward to that. So yeah, this has just been a couple problems with identifying as transgender, being a transgender human being. So yeah, if anyone has any comments, questions about about what I go through, if you guys want to spark up a conversation with me about talking about problems and all that, or telling about your successes as well with identifying with who you are, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll be more than welcome to answer your questions, talk to you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And hopefully there won't be any more updates after this tonight.